you're all doing well. Justin Hatt back here with another lesson. This week we're checking out how to play Yungblud's Waiting on the Weekend, but on the ukulele. I actually had somebody in my comment section on the guitar tutorial that I did of this ask if I could do an arrangement for the ukulele. So we're gonna zoom in and break it on down. So the song's kind of got a weird little format. We have an intro and a verse, and then we have some chorus chords. But with the intro and the verse, they only really happen one time as far as the chord progression goes and the intro chords. So we'll show you that in a second. But really, the format of the song is not all that difficult. So once you kind of get the idea of the structure, then it's kind of easy to follow. So the intro chords are going to follow as a D6, an A6, an E minor, and an A7. Now, so what's super cool is to find these 6 chords, what I'm doing is, typically you're used to playing a D major chord down here, right? In open position. Well, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a bar on the 5th fret, and we're gonna go from 5, 5, 6, 7. Or from low to high, we would have 7, 6, 5, 5. Now that's just a regular D major chord, but we need to make this a D6 chord. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and that's going to be my what we call the 6th scale degree. That's a B note. So we have a D, 6, and then we're going to go to an A6. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to slide this exact same chord shape, but I'm going to remove my bar, and we're going to have an open 1st string. So from this fingering, I would have 2, 1, 2 open. So we'll talk about strumming in a second, so don't worry about that, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then we have an E minor chord. The E minor chord would be 4, 4, 3, 2 to an A7 chord. We would have open, 1, open, open. Right, so E minor to A7. And that's going to happen twice. So we have D6, D6, A6, D6, A6, E minor A7, E minor A7. And what I'm thinking for that strumming pattern is just kind of like, down, typical kind of like pop uke strumming, right? So nothing too difficult. So down, down, up, up, down, up. And then when I get to the E minor, so I go down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now, with the chords again and the lyrics, it would sound something like this. I'm holding out when I pass your house. I'm waiting on the weekend. I'm waiting on the weekend. That's going to take care of your intro and your verse. And then, it's going to go like this again. I contemplate the words to make you feel. Now, this is where it's going to change a little bit. So we're going to have E minor again, A7, A minor, A7, then the part where it goes, will we ever meet again? This is the coolest part. So we're going to have 2 new chords in here. Now we're going to just play a regular D major chord. So in this position here, we're going to have 2, 2, 2 open. If you want to play this one up here too, you could, but the voicing would work best here. And then we're going to have a G minor chord. So that fingering is going to be open, 2, 3, 1. So from that part, will we ever meet again? Right, so we have D, G minor, G, D sus. Now here's a little variation that he has in here. There's a D sus in here. Now how we get a D sus is this is technically a D sus 4. We're just going to take our 4th finger and we're going to sus out. So we're going to go to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And that's going to be our G note. So that is going to be a sus 4. So we're thinking D, D, G minor, D, D sus, D sus. So D, G minor, D, G minor, and then it's going to go to the waiting on the weekend, E minor, A7, E minor, A7. Super, super cool. And then we're going to have the same exact thing again. We're going to have the D, G minor, D, G minor, D, G time of the, I'm waiting on the weekend. I'm waiting on the weekend. So let's kind of recap real quick. We have our intro. And then we have our verses, D, G minor, D, G minor, and then D sus, right? So we have that sus. Now, that's majority of the entire song. Now, here's the little outro tag and a little bit of an ending. We're gonna have this. We're gonna go to an F sharp minor 7 technically, to a G major. So notice beforehand we were playing G minor, now we're gonna go to a G major. This is gonna take care of your outro. So this F sharp minor is basically gonna have a full bar on the 2nd fret, and finger position wise I'm going 2, 4, 2, 4. So kind of like if you were to stack it like this, but I usually do it with the bar. And this is the part where it says, she always looks so sad and I don't know why. So then we're gonna have that F sharp minor to G, F sharp minor to G, D, and then we're gonna do G minor this time, and then E minor, where you say the waiting on the weekend part. So from that kind of, she always looks sad and I don't know why, and all I want to do is ask, but I just walk by. And then so maybe on the weekend we could speak again. So that's going to be F sharp, G time, F sharp, D, G minor, and then E minor to A7, E minor to A7, G minor, D, D sus, D. So there's a lot of little nuances in there, right? So let me walk through that one more time real nice and slow. So F sharp minor to G, F sharp minor to D, G minor, E minor, A, E minor, A, E minor, A7 again, A7, and then G, G minor, D, D sus, D. And that should take care of all of the parts for Yungblud's Waiting on the Weekend. Alright guys, that was the video. I hope you liked it. Let me know what other ukulele songs you may be interested in learning. I also play bass and a little bit of drums too, so if you have any questions on those types of instruments as well, I would be more than willing to do them. Take care guys.